Answers to the Cartesian plane test A. Question 1. Plot the points on the grid. A 0, 2, B -3, 2, C 3, -2. When you're plotting points on a grid, the x coordinate always comes first. So 0, 2 would be there. -3, 2 would be there. And then 3 -2 would be there. Write down the coordinates of point that is in the fourth quadrant. So we name the quadrants 1, 2, 3, 4. So the coordinate in the fourth quadrant is 3 -2, which is that one. So it is there. The coordinates 0, 2 and -3, 2 lie on the same horizontal line. Right, a horizontal line is a line such as this. All horizontal lines have the equation y equals, and to find out what it is, it's y equal, just look at the y coordinate, and in both of these cases, it is 2. So that is the line y equals 2. Draw the line x equals -1 on the grid. Well, x lines are vertical, and they all pass through the point x is -1 in this case. So we find x is -1, which is there, and we draw a vertical line going through there. So that is the line x equals -1. Complete the table of values. Y equals 2x plus 3. Well, that means take your x coordinate, multiply it by 2, and then add 3. So when x is -2, -2 times 2 is -4. Add 1, -4 add 1 is -1. When x is 0, 2 times 0 is 0, plus 3 is 3. And if you can see now, there's a pattern emerging. They're going up 2 each time. So the next one will be 5. Let's just check. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 3 is 5. On the grid, draw the graph y equals 2x plus 3 for the values x from -2 to 2. So -2 minus 1, -1, 1, 0, 3, 1, 5, and then 2, 7. Join them up with a nice straight line using a ruler. So that is the line y equals 2x plus 3. Which of the following lines is parallel to the x-axis? Well, to be parallel to the x-axis, it must be a horizontal line. So it is y equals a number. And the only one that has y equals a number is that. So the equation of that line is y equals 7. Question 4. Match the lines A, B, C, and D to the correct equation. Right, so we've got the equations y equals x, y equals -x, y equals x plus 2, y equals 3x plus 2. Right, the first one, y equals x. Let's look at the equation, look at the graphs, and I can see that the graph where the y coordinate is always the same as the x coordinate is this one. So it is D. Now y equals -x. Well, there's only one with a negative gradient, and that is A. So that must be that one. Now we've got two equations that both go through 2. So the steepest one is b. So that must be y equals 3x plus 2. And the one left must be that one. Which of the two lines are parallel? Well, if you can see the two lines that are always the same distance apart, they are C and D. Circle the point that does not lie on the line y equals x. Well, it is the only point where the y coordinate and the x coordinate are not the same. So that one is this one. Question 5. Which of the lines is the steepest? Circle your answer. Well, when we're looking at the steepness of a line, we are looking for the integer value in front of x. We're not interested in anything else. It's just the integer value in front of x. So if we look here, that's got the value 2. That's got the value minus 2. That's got the value of a half. That's got the value 4. So the biggest one is 4. So write down the equation of the straight line that has a gradient of 12. Right. That just means that we can have any line where y equals 12x and a number. So I could write y equals 12x plus 2. I could also write y equals 12x plus 3. All of those have a gradient 3. A line has equation y equals minus 2x plus 9x. Write down the y-intercept of the line. Well, the y-intercept is always the number. So if we look here, the number on this is 9 over 2. So the y-intercept is y equals x equals 9 over 2. Determine the gradient of the line below. Well, remember gradient, for every 1 square I go along, how many do I go up? Well, that's about 1.5. So the gradient is 1.5, or if you want to read it, write it as a fraction, 1.5.